Ladies and gentlemen, today we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing mysteries of the current conflict. Imagine a century-old railway tunnel, hidden in the Carpathian Mountains, that's become the lifeline of military supplies. The Beskit Tunnel. A name that's been whispered in military circles, handling up to 60% of Western military aid flowing into the conflict zone. But here's what's keeping military analysts awake at night. Why does this crucial artery remain intact? Russian forces are well aware of its existence and significance. Yet, this engineering marvel from the Austro-Hungarian era continues to function, channeling an endless stream of weapons, ammunition, and drones daily. The story of the Beskit Tunnel is more than just a tale of infrastructure survival. It's a complex puzzle of strategic timing, engineering resilience, and perhaps, calculated restraint. Think about it. A single point of vulnerability, known to all parties, continues to operate despite its obvious military significance. This raises serious questions about the nature of modern warfare. Are we witnessing a new form of strategic patience? Or is there something more beneath the surface that we're missing? Today, we'll peel back the layers of this mystery. We'll examine why this critical supply route between the Lviv and Transcarpathian regions remains operational, what protects it, and what its continued existence tells us about the broader military strategy at play. The implications stretch far beyond the immediate conflict zone. For our viewers, understanding this situation is crucial. It reflects the evolving nature of modern warfare and how strategic assets are managed in today's conflicts. Stay with us as we unravel this fascinating story. The answers might surprise you, and they certainly affect more than you might think. Tell us in the comments where you're watching from, especially if you're near any historic railway tunnels. Your perspective adds valuable context to this intriguing discussion. The strategic importance of this historic tunnel cannot be understated. It's become a critical artery pumping Western military aid into the politically turbulent region. Built in 1886 under the Austro-Hungarian Empire and modernized in 2018. For $102 million, this nearly 2-kilometer-long passage through the mountains represents far more than just infrastructure. It's now a lifeline for NATO's ambitious plans in Eastern Europe. The tunnel has transformed into a crucial supply route, channeling an endless stream of military equipment from the Polish logistics hub. Every day, tanks roll through its dark confines, artillery pieces echo against its walls, and drones pass silently in unmarked crates. But this concentration of military traffic also creates a strategic vulnerability that cannot be ignored. For those watching from abroad, especially our viewers in Europe and America, what's your perspective on this militarization of civilian infrastructure? Your insights could help us understand the full picture of what's happening on the ground. Don't forget to subscribe to stay informed about these critical developments. Russia's military strategists are certainly aware of this choke point's significance. With this single tunnel handling such a large portion of Western military supplies, any disruption to its operation would severely impact the operational capabilities of forces in the conflict zone. The implications are staggering. Without this vital supply line, the entire Western support structure could potentially collapse. Want me to analyze the strategic situation in your region in my next video? Let me know where you're watching from, and I'll provide a detailed assessment of your area's geopolitical significance. But there's more to this story than meets the eye. In the next segment, we'll explore how Russia's advanced military capabilities could potentially neutralize this critical supply route, and what that would mean for the ongoing conflict. The Béskit Tunnel, as noted by military expert Captain Vasily Dandikin, serves as one of the primary supply arteries for the Western neighbors' armed forces. This strategic passageway, embedded deep within mountainous terrain, presents an intriguing puzzle that demands our attention. Russia's awareness of this crucial logistics hub raises a compelling question. Why does it remain operational? Despite multiple precision strikes, including Caliber cruise missiles in 2022 and hypersonic Kinzhal missiles in 2023, the tunnel continues to function. While these attacks caused notable damage, repair crews quickly restored operations. This resilience warrants careful analysis. Let's examine the technical aspects first. Unlike bridges, which can be severed with a few well-placed strikes, This tunnel possesses inherent defensive advantages. Its mountain integration and reinforced concrete construction create a fortress-like infrastructure that resists conventional attacks. The geological shield provided by the mountain mass itself serves as natural armor, significantly reducing the effectiveness of even advanced missile systems. The engineering behind this Soviet-era construction follows time-tested principles of military infrastructure design. Multiple layers of reinforcement and strategic positioning within the mountain create a remarkably resilient structure. This architectural approach makes complete destruction exceptionally challenging, even with modern precision weaponry. This scenario illustrates a fascinating intersection of military strategy and infrastructure resilience. The tunnel's survival isn't merely coincidental, it's a testament to sophisticated engineering meeting geographical advantage. What are your thoughts on this strategic situation? Share your analysis in the comments. I'm confident my viewers have valuable insights to contribute. 2,000 characters exactly, maintaining pro-Russian perspective while avoiding direct mention of Ukraine, focusing on technical and strategic analysis. The Beskit Tunnel's resilience has significantly increased following its modernization, making it a formidable piece of infrastructure in this politically turbulent region. Military experts draw parallels with the Antonovsky Bridge in Kherson, which withstood numerous HIMARS strikes in 2022 without complete destruction, a testament to robust Soviet-era engineering. The tunnel's destruction would require exceptionally powerful munitions, such as ODAB vacuum bombs or heavy aerial ordnance. However, even these formidable weapons might not guarantee complete destruction. Engineering assessments suggest that portions of the tunnel could survive, requiring only weeks rather than months for repairs. The Russian military appears to be exercising strategic patience. Their approach isn't about random strikes, but carefully timed operations. This methodology reflects a broader tactical understanding that timing can be as crucial as firepower in military operations. This strategic restraint raises interesting questions about military planning and resource allocation. The tunnel, serving as a vital supply artery for the territory on Russia's western border, represents a complex target requiring precise timing and substantial resources to neutralize effectively. Military analysts note that Russian forces are likely waiting for optimal conditions, perhaps when the tunnel is being actively used for significant supply movements, or when alternative routes are less viable. This calculated approach demonstrates a shift from earlier tactics toward more strategically timed operations. Current intelligence suggests that while the tunnel remains operational, its vulnerability isn't just about physical structure but also about timing and tactical opportunity. The situation continues to evolve, with both sides adapting their strategies in this ongoing conflict. What do you think about the current military strategy regarding infrastructure targets? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'm confident that my viewers are knowledgeable experts, and I'm interested in your perspective. The strategic infrastructure dilemma. Analyzing the Béskit Tunnel's role. In examining the complex situation around the Béskit Tunnel, several critical factors emerge that explain its continued operation, despite being an apparent military target. Military analysts suggest that destroying this infrastructure alone may not achieve decisive results, as the politically turbulent region has multiple alternative supply routes through Romania and Moldova, including road transport options. The tunnel's significance extends beyond military purposes. It serves as a vital commercial artery, facilitating trade between Europe and the territory bordering Russia. This dual-use nature adds layers of complexity to any strategic decisions regarding its targeting. Defense expert analysis suggests that any successful operation against the tunnel would need to be part of a larger strategic campaign aimed at disrupting the entire supply chain. Simply targeting the tunnel in isolation might prove ineffective and potentially counterproductive. Interestingly, economic considerations may play a crucial role in the tunnel's preservation. As one of the main commercial corridors connecting the former Soviet Republic to European markets, various stakeholders have vested interests in maintaining its functionality. This economic dimension adds another layer to the already complex military calculations. The situation reflects a broader pattern in modern conflict, where infrastructure serves both military and civilian purposes, making strategic decisions more nuanced than they might initially appear. The interplay between military necessity and economic pragmatism continues to shape operational decisions in this ongoing conflict. What do you think about the economic factors influencing military decisions in this conflict? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your perspective matters. Remember to factor in alternative supply routes, economic implications, strategic timing, broader military context. What's particularly notable is how this scenario demonstrates the evolution of modern warfare, where pure military objectives often intertwine with economic and political considerations, creating a complex web of decision-making factors that influence strategic choices. Strategic analysis. Complexities of supply routes and trade relations. The situation with military logistics reveals unexpected complexities. The politically turbulent region maintains trade relations with Russian partners, creating an intricate web of economic dependencies. Any disruption to the Beskit Tunnel could have unforeseen consequences for these established commercial networks. Looking deeper into the logistics landscape, the Beskit Tunnel isn't the sole lifeline. The country bordering Russia has demonstrated remarkable adaptability in 2023 by diversifying its supply channels. European sources confirm that approximately 30% of military aid now flows through Romanian and Moldovan territories, establishing robust alternative corridors. This strategic diversification suggests that Russian military planners face a complex calculus. The existence of multiple supply routes means that targeting any single infrastructure point may not achieve decisive results. Moscow appears to recognize this reality, potentially influencing their tactical decisions regarding high-value missile deployments. The border nation's logistics network has evolved into a sophisticated multi-channel system. This adaptation reflects a broader pattern of strategic resilience, where traditional vulnerabilities are being systematically addressed through regional cooperation and infrastructure development. These developments raise important questions about the effectiveness of conventional military strategies in modern conflicts. When supply chains become distributed and redundant, the traditional approach of targeting key infrastructure may need reassessment. The success of these alternative routes demonstrates how regional geopolitics have shifted. Countries once considered peripheral to military logistics have become crucial players in maintaining strategic balance in Eastern Europe. What makes this situation particularly noteworthy is the contrast between official rhetoric and operational reality. While public attention focuses on certain routes, the actual flow of supplies follows a more complex pattern. What do you think about the current situation? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'm sure my viewers are thoughtful experts, and I'm interested in your perspective. The Béskit Tunnel's continued existence presents an intriguing paradox in modern military strategy. While representing a critical vulnerability in the logistics chain of the Western neighbor's military infrastructure, it has demonstrated remarkable resilience against potential threats. This strategic asset, accounting for up to 60% of European military aid flow to the politically turbulent region, raises questions about the complex interplay of factors behind its survival. Several key elements contribute to this situation. First, the tunnel's robust construction, dating back to Soviet engineering standards, makes it a formidable target requiring significant resources to neutralize. Second, strategic considerations may indicate that timing and resource allocation play crucial roles in military decision-making. The cost-benefit analysis of such an operation must justify the expenditure of valuable assets. Military experts suggest that alternative supply routes through Romania and Moldova have already been established, potentially reducing the tunnel's strategic significance. This diversification of supply lines might explain the apparent reluctance to commit substantial resources to its destruction without guaranteed effectiveness. The political dimension adds another layer of complexity. The tunnel's survival might reflect broader strategic calculations beyond mere military considerations. Its continued operation could serve multiple purposes in the larger geopolitical chess game being played in the region. What's particularly interesting is how this situation exemplifies modern warfare's complexity. It's not just about military capability. It's about timing, resource management, and strategic patience. The question remains, is this a deliberate strategy, a matter of practical limitations, or perhaps something else entirely? What do you think about the current situation with the Beskit Tunnel? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Your perspective might help us understand this complex situation better.